Libra, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is an energy reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. This is a timeless message, as in it doesn't have dates associated with it. It comes to you when you are ready to hear it. That being said, there is a new message every single week. So if you find you love these messages, please do subscribe to the channel and join in all the great stuff I do here with you guys. There's a new Libra reading every week, all 12 zodiac signs every single week, and a lot more. If you're looking for a personal reading, I do those. Check below. You can get the link to my website. It's bornwithoutboundariestarot.com, and you can go right there and choose the service that fits your needs. I had some technical issues, so usually you'll see, I'm gonna do a quick shuffle. Usually you'll see a clean table, but this had already come out for you, and I don't want to lose this energy because it's actually quite wonderful. So let's just really quickly cleanse the space and see what else comes out for you to add to this message. Wants to come out. Okay. Okay, Libra. So what came out first was be fearless and bold, which was very interesting energy because it's your diametric opposite. This is Aries energy. So it's like this time there's a lot of courage here. This is taking initiative on something without asking permission or seeing if it's okay, which is very diametrically opposite to Libra, because ultimately you like to make sure everybody, like you like to keep the peace, make sure everybody's happy. Now this energy doesn't necessarily not care. It just doesn't think of whether or not I should. It's the kind of, it's easier to ask for forgiveness than it is permission kind of energy. It's the initiator. So you're taking initiative on something. And then the card that came out was see the big picture. And this was coming out in the past. This is all about always looking at like all the situation, the whole situation, the aerial perspective, not just what is immediately impacting you. And be peace is Libra energy. This is Libra and Taurus energy in the past. So it's very, very Venus energy, which is your ruling dignitary. Now, what does this mean? Very, very love driven, very, very passionate driven, very, very romantic driven, and very, very sensuality driven, wanting to make sure everything stays comfortable, peaceful, and happy. And now you come here and it's like, I don't give a flying fuck if anybody is happy. I've got shit to do. Like there was such an opposite energy that was coming out. And then we have clear out the clutter. You're like, yeah, I'm getting rid of the stuff that is getting me down. I'm getting rid of that stuff. I just, it's like you don't want to hold on to it anymore. You'd rather be traveling light right now. Lay a solid foundation is I'm going to work hard at something. I'm ready to break ground here now. Then we had time to heal. And look, if you see the way these two cards are positioned, it's like this little beaver is facing down this poisonous cobra. And it's legitimately like, I don't care what I'm about to face. But what I really liked about this energy, Libra, is that I think you've been looking for what this is. I think you've been searching for what this toxin is. And you're about to face it. It's about to come out. So I would say maybe not this week, but by the beginning of next week, there's something you'll know where the toxin is. You'll know where it is, at least, so that you're not facing down a shadow anymore, right? But what I love about your energy this week is that it doesn't matter what you were facing down. I'm going to start anyway. I'm going to move forward anyway. I used to need everything cushy. I used to need everything to make sure that everything was comfortable. I don't need that anymore. I don't want that anymore. What I want is to be able to believe in myself, and that is exactly what you're supposed to do. Do it anyway. Move forward anyway. Don't wait for the comfort, because the comfort will come based on the really strong foundation you are about to build. That's where the comfort will come. Is there something out here that you're going to have to face down? Yes, but you're bigger than that. So let's get into the cards that came out when I was just with you a second ago. First, we're going to get the past, which is surrender now. Give it over to the divine. So you took a leap of faith. That's what this is saying. This is Sagittarian energy. You took a leap of faith. I'm going to break ground now. I'm going to start now. And this wasn't too long ago. This was maybe in the past couple of weeks, a sense of, I need to move forward. I know I need to move forward. I'm not sure why, or it's going to, even if it's going to work out. But yes, Libra, you are on the right track. If you actually broke ground in the past couple of weeks, there is now a very clear opponent here, a very clear toxin. So let's get a little bit more information with that. We have the abundant universe will provide and be playful. So really this is a full arc here, saying you came from just being, happy birthday Doug Denny, kind of a pacifist and keeping everything comfy and cozy. And then you had to take a leap of faith. You had to move forward on something, even if the road wasn't clear. And ultimately, get rid of stuff. Like this week, if you want to know just spiritually, because we're getting our spiritual foundation here. So if you want to know what to do right now, just spiritually, clear out your crap. All of this pretty stuff, this sensual stuff, the sensual pleasures, you need to clear that out this week. Get rid of the crap. Go through the old clothes that you hang on to and you've never worn. Give it to Goodwill. Go through the old books that you never read and maybe have copies of. Get rid of them. Give it to Goodwill. This is a great time for spring cleaning. We have Aries energy here. We're talking about the beginning of a new season. This is spring cleaning. You have to do spring cleaning. This is a Virgo plus Aries plus clear out the clutter, Cancer. We have to get ready for the seasons to come, Libra. You need to clear out the clutter. And the wonderful thing about spirituality is you can impact it with physicality. So what Spirit is calling you to do, as mundane as it may sound, is go through your old shit and get rid of it. Donate it. Purge. When you do a physical purge of all the stuff you collected way back when you were cozy cushy, you also get rid of the mentality of that cozy cushy, and you kind of are bulking yourself up spiritually. You're making yourself lighter. You're making yourself more agile. You're going to be able to move around quicker because you're not carrying as much. And you're also saying, I'm done with the past. That's exactly what's going on with you right now. What do we have in the future? If we clear out the clutter and we work hard to get rid of the toxins that we don't need anymore, abundance. We have Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide, and you'll go back to being able to, things will be lighter. If things have felt heavy recently, it's because you're carrying too much. You're carrying spiritual burdens, you're carrying emotional burdens, you're carrying mental burdens, and you are carrying actual crap, like too much shit. So it's time to get rid of it, and it's easiest to start with the physical. It's easiest to let that go, and when you do, you'll start to see the other stuff start to unclog. With, not to say that you shouldn't be in therapy if you need it, go ahead, but even without your therapist, even without any self-help tapes, and even without like actual physical exercise, when you start to get rid of the old stuff that you've accumulated, you're going to just be so much lighter, and you're going to see the abundance come to you. And it's almost like beautiful stuff can start happening now. Do the work to let go now. And the abundance is going to come in. The abundance of not being encumbered by all that crap. The abundance that is freedom. The happiness you feel when your heart is light. Like, that's priceless. You really can't get a price on that, Libra. So this is what's coming. But understand, it's going to take you doing the work. It's going to take you taking the initiative. So, I mean, So this is really beautiful. This has been like a huge toxic purge, and it's coming into consciousness now. And what I really think this is a huge purge of is fear. Whatever you've been afraid of. Look at this. Whatever has been threatening you, whatever's been looming and keeping you back and holding you back, I can honestly tell you, Libra, that this is not as fearsome as this. So you think this is the good stuff, right? The old cushy, cozy, I was so comfortable here. That's the enemy. That's the real enemy. That's what's actually dragging you back. You think this is you think this is what has been keeping you from moving forward. But it's really the expectation of this, or the being used to the cozy cushy. Now there's a sense of, I'm going to face down whatever dragon or demon or snake I'm going to be looking at, metaphoric of course. I'm going to be facing that down. And ultimately I'm ready to do so now. Because I'm shedding the weight of the expectations from the past, the clutter of the things from the past. I'm getting rid of that. And now I'm applying my full self toward the future. And you'll see, this is really facing your fear. And everything you want really is on the other side of fear. If you've heard that expression, keep that in mind and think about that all week. Because it's a transcendent energy for you. Let's get a moon card. Your commitment is being tested. It is. Your commitment to your purpose. It's always easy, right? When things are cushy cozy, when things are working out, when things are happening fluidly, it's always easy. Well, right now it's not. So what God is asking you to do right now, Libra, is dig in. Dig in and telling you very clearly to not give up. Because if you don't, and you make like a firm stance right now on whatever your future is going to look like this week, then what's going to happen is you'll have so much more than what you used to have. Because now it's like you can be dancing on, it's like you can be setting yourself up to dance on the platform that you constructed for yourself. And you'll have that foundation, you'll have that basement level. So you're really building out what's going to be a beautiful future. And this is happening later on this year, maybe Taurus season and on. We have Taurus, then we have Gemini season and moving forward. So couple weeks out, and ultimately we're only halfway there. So it's like digging your heels, but proceed in faith. I want to get a clarifier. Can you describe this snake energy to me, God, please? Describe the snake energy to me, please. We have Temperance here. So what does that mean? It's finding a way to make things work out and being able to, okay, so what this is saying is you're finally going to be able to make something, it's like the enigma, whatever it was that you didn't understand, whatever it was that seemed to not have an answer, whatever it was that was challenging you and was just this hissing, threatening thing in your face, like where is this coming from? You're going to figure it out. And it's almost like maybe you need to make it work for you. And the Star card is here. So it felt like there was something that was threatening your dreams, your ambitions, your expansion, and it doesn't anymore. Now, why? Why the change? Because you have a bright idea. Oh, stop. This is Jupiter and Uranus. The Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. That's toward April. Now we have a time frame. That's when things are going to work out, and that's when the aha moment bing appears, because it's happening in Taurus, and this is about Libra Taurus energy. Okay, a little bit more please on what's to come. The Tower is here. So it's something inevitable is pulling everybody toward it. And this is Aries energy. So a total change of yourself, a connection, maybe a romance with Aries. This is Gemini energy. Can you be more specific? Because this is all major arcana. Something that you were fated for, right? It's almost like a love affair, I would say. Something that you didn't expect. But what's the Tower? What's the Tower? Somebody gets together to take initiative against whatever this blockage was. And the Tower is, this is major arcana, so it's not just you, Libra. It's happening maybe in leadership, or it's happening maybe globally. There's some sort of initiative. What is the Tower? Clarify the Tower. Three of Pentacles. Work, being noticed, people connecting with you, somebody appreciating your work. And this is somebody appreciating your work, appreciating you. And this is a leader. This is somebody who would be like a ruler, or the executive level, or somebody who has a lot of power. There's this energy of recognition of what you do, what you've been building, what you've been creating. And this is all coming Aries season, between Aries and Gemini season. And the snake is so easy to trample on. But why is the Tower the Three of Pentacles? Because people are finally going to get through. People are going to finally notice you, or notice your own work, notice your hard work, or appreciate you and share and show appreciation. It's finally gonna happen. Why? Because you ain't having anything else. You're not letting anything else come through. Like, you're done with that. I think the Tower in a way is you and your mentality of, if it ain't right for me, it ain't right for me. I'm not settling. And we have this beautiful timeline to let you know when it's happening. Let's go to the extended. I hope you will join me. We're going to get more details. I'll see you guys there.